Hello dear students, I'm Pratima. I welcome you all. Today we'll solve 3 case study questions from polynomials. So without wasting time, let us begin. Polynomials case study 1. The below picture are few natural examples of parabolic shape which is represented in a quadratic polynomial. A parabolic arch is arch in the shape of a parabola in structure. Their curve represent an efficient method of load and so can be found in breadths and architecture in variety form. You can observe these are the parabolic shape. Here also you're getting shape, parabolic shape. These are the parabolic shape. This is also parabolic shape. So now some questions. What you have read in quadratic polynomial. These questions are based on quadratic polynomial. Question number 1. In a standard form of quadratic polynomial, a, b, c are, what is quadratic polynomial? X square plus bx plus c. Here, the options are a, b, c all are real numbers, all are rational numbers. A is a non-zero real number and b, c can be any real numbers, all are integers. So this is a conceptual question. That means you must know to answer it. Here, C is correct. A is a non-zero. It should not be 0. A should not be 0. If it will be 0, then will be no quadratic. It will be a linear. And BC can be any real number. So C is the answer. If root of quadratic polynomial are equal, where the discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC is equal to D discriminant greater than 0, less than 0, greater than equal to 0 is equal to 0. So if alpha is equal to beta, that means two zeros are equal, then b square minus 4ac is always equal to 0 or discriminant is equal to 0. So D is answer of this answer question. Now coming to other part. You can pause the video, you can write the answers yourself, you can compare whether you are doing correct or not. So last 3 questions. You know that there are 5 questions in each case study. If alpha and 1 by alpha are zeros of quadratic polynomial 2x square minus x plus 8k, then k is, the options are, value of k is 4, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 4, 2. 1, 0 is alpha, other is 1 by alpha. Instead of beta, it is 1 by alpha, or 1 is reciprocal of other. That time, if we take the product of zeros, then 1 by alpha, it is cancelled, it is always 1. And what is the product of roots? Product of zeros, you know that it will be C by A. What is CA? In a quadratic polynomial, ax square bx plus c. So what is the coefficient of x square? That is called A, and the constant is C. And product of two zeros is always C by A. So when I'm getting product as 1, so C by A is equal to 1, then C must be equal to A. So this is the concept here. You can keep remember. So what is A in this polynomial? A is your 2. What is C? C is 8k. So they should be equal. So 8k must be equal to 2. So k is equal to 2 by 8. That will be 1 by 4. जब भी एक एक का रेसिप्रोकल होगा, दोनों का प्रोडक्ट 1 आएगा, तभी C is equal to A होगा. C क्या है? ना कांस्टेंट, जो बिना x के, और A क्या है? ना x स्क्वायर का कोएफिशिएंट. Make them equal and find the value. Next is part 4. The graph of x square plus 1 The 0 intersect x-axis at two distinct points, touches x-axis at a point, neither touches nor intersect x-axis, either touches intersect x-axis. X square plus 1 is equal to 0. That means here x square is equal to minus 1, or there is no real value of x, because minus 1 square root is not possible. That is, it not touch or not intersect x-axis, because if any graph of quadratic polynomial touch or intersect x-axis at the value of x. When x is a, it touches at or it intersects at a. It intersects x-axis at a. So when it is, we are not getting any value of x, so it does not touch. 5. And when there are two values, it intersects axis at two distinct points. 5. The sum of roots is minus p. The product of roots is minus 1 by p. In a quadratic polynomial, the sum of zeros, alpha plus beta, if alpha is a 0 and beta is a 0, it is minus p. And product of alpha into beta is equal to minus 1 by p. Then the quadratic polynomial will be, options are k into minus px square plus x by p plus 1, k into px square minus x by p minus 1, x square plus px minus 1 by p, x square minus px 1 by p. So how to write equation? We have to write equation x square minus sum into x plus product. X square minus sum is minus p and product is minus 1 by p. So let us simplify. This will x square plus p, x minus 1 by p. So you can now compare which one will be the answer. Px will be positive. So here this is p minus px square. So this is not the answer. This is your x by p. No, this is not the answer. This is px positive minus 1 by. So this will be answer. K is any multiple. So any multiple can be also answered in way 2 of this, 2 into this, 3 into this, anything. So we finished one case study, going for second. Down, you can your D2. So when there is a question, you always read mindfully. Let's see how this mathematics is real life situation. They are doing actions. Gesture 2, an asana is a body posture, originally and still a general term for sitting meditation pose, and later extended in Hatha Yoga and modern yoga as exercise to any type of pose or position, adding reclining, standing, inverted, twisting, and balancing poses. In this figure, one can observe the poses can be related to representation of a quadratic polynomial. So they all are quadratic polynomial because they are showing parabolic shape. This is Ardha Mukta Sano, Trikonasana. So many asanas are given. Now, the questions. First question. The shape of poses is known as, it is already mentioned in the question, it is all parabola. The graph of parabola opens downwards if a greater than equal to 0, a is equal to 0, a less than 0, a greater than 0. What is the meaning of this? Even if a quadratic polynomial is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. So if a is greater than 0, then this parabola opens upward. This is the thing. If a is less than 0, it opens downward. So a less than 0. So here the answer will, it opens downward. Answer is a less than 0. C is the answer. You may get also question where it opens upward. So you can remember this way. The graph, how many zeros are there in the polynomial? So count the base graph intersect x-axis. So this gives you the number of zeros. Cutting at two places, so there will be 2 zeros. C is the answer. The 2 zeros of the above shown graph are, what are the zeros? One is this is -1, it is cutting at -2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, so it is cutting at 4. So -2 and 4, this is not the answer. -2, 4 are 2 zeros, -2, one is 4. The zero of the quadratic polynomial 4 root 3 x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3 r. So you have to factorize to get the zeros. 4 root 3 x square. This 5 I'll split as 8 minus 3. So this will be 4 root 3 x square plus 8x minus 3x minus 2 root 3. Now I'll take common 4x root 3x plus 2 minus root 3. I'll get root 3x plus 2. So ultimately the factors are root 3x plus 2 into 4x minus root 3. This gives you x2 values. One is, I'm writing here only root 3x plus 2 is 0. So root 3x is minus 2. X is equal to minus 2 by root 3. Second is 4x is equal to root 3. X is equal to root 3 by 4. So root 3 by 4 is positive. Root 3 by 4 is positive and minus 2 by root 3 is negative. So you have to check carefully. A is not the answer. Is B the answer? Yes, B is the answer. Next, coming to last case study of this chapter. See the picture, all are of parabolic shape. How the quadratic equation is also applicable in your playground. Case study 3, basketball and soccer. Soccer means football are played in a spherical ball. Even though an athlete dribbles the ball in both sports, basketball player uses his hands and soccer player uses feet. Usually soccer is placed in outdoors on a large field and basketball played in indoor and on a court made of wood. The projectile path traced on soccer ball and basketball are in form of parabola representing a quadratic polynomial. You can see both balls are going in parabolic shape. So you learned so many things, new things from this question. Next, coming to give your answers. The shape of the path as shown as is very easy now. We have already learned it. Parabola, B is the answer. The graph of the parabola opens upwards. I was telling, usually we asked, W is greater than 0. Observe the following graph and answer. Observe the following graph and answer. Question number 3 will be asked from the graph only. Must be about the zeros of the polynomial. In this above graph, I zoomed it. In the above graph, how many zeros are there for this polynomial? So you have to count how many times it is intersecting your x-axis. This is x-axis, not y-axis. So it is crossing at 1, 2, and 3. So how many zero it will have? It will have 3 zeros. D is the answer, not this is not the answer. Question number 4. This was question number 3. Question number 4 is the 3 zeros in this above shown graphs are. What are the zeros? So you check where it is intersecting x-axis. This point is -1, -2. This is -3. And this is your 1 and 2. So 1, 0 is -1, -3, and 2. -3, -1, 2. So D is answer. Next is question number 5. What will be the expression for the polynomial? This polynomial means which has these zeros. What will be the expression of the polynomial? It will be a cubic polynomial. So there are 2 ways of doing this. One is if -1 is a 0, then x plus 1 is a factor. Similarly, if -3 is a 0, then x plus 3 is a factor. If 2 is 0, then x minus 2 is a factor. So the product of x plus 1 and x plus 3 and x minus 2 is the polynomial. This is the polynomial. So you go on multiplying. So this gives you x square plus 3x plus x plus 3. That is x minus 2. Because all 3 you cannot multiply yourself. So x square plus 4x plus 3 my x minus 2. Go on multiplying. This gives you x cube minus 2x square plus 4x square minus 8x plus 3x minus 6. So it will simplify. It will get x cube plus 2x square minus 5x minus 6. This is the polynomial. X square plus 2x minus 5x minus 6. Where is the answer? Plus 2x square minus 5x minus. So A is the answer. And another way of doing this, first you find the sum, alpha plus beta plus gamma. That will be -1 minus 3 plus 2. This gives you -2. Then you find alpha beta, alpha gamma plus beta gamma. Multiply 2 at a time, 3 minus 2 minus 6. This gives you -5. Then you get alpha into beta into gamma. This will be 3 into 2, 6. Then write the equation. What is the equation? Just I'm writing here for 5 x square minus alpha plus beta plus gamma. Sorry, x cube. This is a cubic x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus alpha gamma into x minus alpha into beta into gamma. So it will be x cube minus, it will be plus 2x square now, 5x minus 6. So A is the answer. Thank you for watching. The rest in next video.